nobody asks about the role of artists in our city. And I see them as a tool to help us understand ourselves better. I know that there's no better way than a piece of theater to tell the stories of how hard it is for an immigrant family or a refugee family, coming to the US. And the fact that you can grab real stories from real people is powerful. What does the architecture tell us? Yes, this one building is really beautiful, but what's the function of the building? Okay, that starts to tell us about the value system of society. So in ancient Greek civilization, the agora, the mall, with government at one end and commercial businesses and commerce along the sides, and a centerpiece that was made for public discourse and debate, starts to tell us a lot about that civilization, how it functioned, what was important to it, things that no book could tell us, things that get erased and get burned. Architecture is the only artifact we ever get left to tell us how people used to live. But before we start a conversation, show a film. Okay? Showing a movie like a 15-minute film or a 20-minute film as a precursor to a 1-hour community conversation or a panel is a very powerful way. What I will do is commission a work. So put out an RFP in the city and say, filmmakers, I need a proposal. I need a 20-minute film on this subject. I need some stories of what happened to them or how they came out of that. And then once those films are produced, there's a deadline, the films are produced, and then the city owns the process of showing that film for free in schools and in the community as their community engagement process. And might even have the filmmaker or the protagonist of the film be the panelists and pay the panelists to be there after they were in the film, so that their lived experience is valued the same way we value an engineer. It could be a Julian Castro story or a Kamala Harris story if Portland is like the rest of the country. But I'm rolling the dice because there's a chance. I think Portland is not like the rest of the country.
We're a little more hip, aren't we?
I think we're a little more hip. I believe we're a little more open. At the very least, we say we are. So that's what I'm doing. I'm rolling the dice and I'm challenging our city